Who is Kaylie and what is your role in Madina Papel?
So I am a rising senior in high school, and I go to Menlo Atherton. You could say I'm like the marketing manager, production assistant for Madina Papel, helping with like donors and grants and like film festivals. I'm definitely like very relationship based. I care for my friends, my family, and I always check in with them and make sure that they're okay. And I'm also a hugger, which is unfortunate during this quarantine time. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, I always have to feel productive in some kind of way. So that definitely comes through in my everyday life because I always have to have done something productive that day. So, who is Fatima before and after living in the US?
my name is Fatima and I'm from Morocco. Came here like 8, 9 months ago, and it's really totally different as a North African Arab country. Fatima before was fighting to have fun but not getting in troubles. A girl that was afraid to be forced to early marriage, a person who was living in fear, trying to live, but at the same time trying to stay safe and not hurt and get an education and be something in the world, be something rather than a housewife or a mom at the age of 16 or 17. So that was Fatima before. Fatima now is a film major. I love video making, photography since I was in middle school. I was really dreaming to do it when I was in Morocco, but it didn't happen for cultural reasons and financial reasons too. But now I just started in my film major, and I'm looking forward to specialize in editing. I'm still discovering what I want because I didn't have the chance before, and what I like and what I enjoy, like what is my hair would look like in the next day and stuff like that. Because I used to wear hijab before I came here. Since I got here, I was really amazed how many classes and everything that comes to my mind take, and you actually could choose them, which was totally different in Morocco. I'm still learning about myself and trying to make the best of me. Have you had a problem in trying to be yourself or hide the real Kaylie in your everyday life?
I haven't experienced quite as much like oppression and just like discrimination as you have. I don't know, like I couldn't imagine going what you've gone through. I'm mixed, I'm half white, half Chinese. It's always kind of a bit of a clash of cultures with my identity and like who I am. And then the different stereotypes that kind of, especially because at my school, we kind of follow the stereotypes. So it's kind of hard when you're in the middle of two, yeah. So why do you like learning something and how does it speak to you?
I'm the first in my family that goes to college, female member of family that goes to college. And I hope my little sisters would make it too. I grew up in, like, as I said, struggling and finding a lot of obstacles in getting an education, just basic education, high school and college. Being in that situation taught me that I am a curious person that loves to learn everything and learn new skills because I didn't have a chance to learn any skills that I was curious about when I was growing up. So now that I have the chance, I am going for it. Anything that comes in my way, I'm really willing to learn. And what I'm doing now in social media marketing, I never, like, my own experience is me posting my own posts in Instagram or Facebook. I never thought of being a social media marketing intern of film company or making an animation film, which I had no idea of. My English language, for example, is my fourth language. So every day I learn words, I learn idioms, I learn scenes, and that just like, oh wow, I didn't know that, and that gives me a lot of dopamine. Say that. I know that this opportunity wouldn't come, maybe would not come another time. So this is just like how I am. Why are you part of Madina Papel? Why are you here?
So I actually met Sama, I think, in either like September, October last year, and she shared with me like this incredible organization that she founded, and it really kind of aligned with the values that I have, just like accepting others for like their differences and just also being very aware. And her story was an absolutely incredible one, so like of course I wanted to join the team and help in any way that I could. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey, and just like seeing everything kind of come together has been pretty cool. So why did you join Madina Papel?
Madina Papel, or the Paper City, is the story of Sama and story of all MENA country women, Middle East and North African women. It's the same situation, different scenarios. The difference is in Saudi Arabia, the law enforces those rules and those concepts. In Morocco, it's not forced by law, but it's enforced by culture and people's beliefs, which is way harder. Because you cannot go into people's mind and say, hey, we're gonna take off this rule, it's not gonna work anymore. But I feel that with Madina Papel, you are speaking to people, you are speaking to their hearts, you are speaking to their soul. The first time I met Sama, she was one of the people who helped me when I really needed to. I feel that Madina Papel's story is also my story, and that was it. I said, I'm in. Whatever you need, I'll be there. So with that and my eagerness and willingness to learn stuff, I ended up being here. Tell us a funny story about you that ended up in one of your greatest memories.
I guess the story that I'm going to tell is not exactly funny, but I guess it's just like a memory that my family and I have together. So on my dad's side of the family, we have this tradition called manhunt, and it's like hide and seek tag in the dark. So it's kind of dangerous in a way, especially after what happened. One time my dad and I were on the same team and we collided into each other. And so his teeth went into my skull and I knocked out 2 of his teeth. So he has fake teeth now. So I think maybe it wasn't quite as funny in the moment, but like if you look back on it and like we all just kind of like laugh, like this inside joke in between my family and I. Do you have any hidden talents that you can share with us? Dancing, singing, acting, and can you do a show for us?
Don't get too excited. I wouldn't say a talent, but I would say like a hobby or something that I really enjoy doing, which is photography. I just love documenting the beauty around me, wherever it is. And I didn't have a camera before, but I had really quite good moments, and I've been in the right place in the right time. And I really find myself really relaxed and having fun doing so, because it's just like kind of my escape, a moment of appreciation of what we have, and instead of focusing on what we don't have.
Before Madina Papel, I really had no experience in filmmaking or anything like that. Now, the most interesting part for me is like seeing the transition between like all the brainstorming. Like I know that Umi makes the storyboards, and then we like animate them, and I think it's kind of cool to see how like the ideas from the storyboards and everything like that kind of just like flows into like the actual film.
As you said, bring in storyboard, like an idea on paper, to life and show it to people. And I always wondered how those movies are made. Like my little me would think that people would wear suits of the characters and move like that. But I got the chance to know how animation movie is done. I think the diversity that our team is really amazing, and that helps lead our project into the success that we want. Tamah is Saudian, Ombi is Korean, you are American, I am Moroccan. Look how how diverse we are. Nobody can just set a mindset on somebody and say, hey, you need to think like this, don't think like that.
I just kind of wanted to say thank you, whether you're on the team or just like a supporter, because it's been so amazing to just have my life as part of this organization. And it's changed me in so many different ways. Support our film and also reach out to us, because we really just want to hear your opinion and who our supporters are and what values that you have, what can we agree on.
Like, comment, subscribe. No, just kidding. Our artists are just amazing in making the shots, and I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm so excited. We do still need to spread the word and make the change that we dream of and make life better for the new generation. I would like to advise people in my generation, especially girls, to trust in themselves and to be themselves, and to believe strongly that the future is between our hands. We have the power to say no, and we have the power to make our own life plan as we want it, seek help when we need it, and never be afraid. I know that it's really hard because I've been in moments that I was so terrified, but when I look around, I see a lot of people around me that really care about me, and they are willing to do anything to protect me from any harm and push me forward into my dreams. So we just need to open our eyes and see the help that we have around us, instead of focusing on what we don't have.